What's up, Bill? Bill. If you guys are muted, you could go ahead and unmute yourselves. I'm gonna start the video right now. Oh damn, that's a cute ass dude. Ooh. Welcome everyone to the Asian session. Um, Once again, it's Thursday, the 21st of January. Um, I'll be hosting the Asian session for the Forex family. Your favorite host, Mack. Uh, I'm not Asian, but I hosted, baby. That's the motto. We are looking into GJ right now. GJ is currently at this major support on the 4-hour daily, weekly, even monthly, I believe. If we do break above 142 or 200, then we have that continuation up to this target. I have set here at 142, 500, 540. So we have this wick here from September. It's a daily wick. Go ahead and just leave that as it is. I'm not gonna draw a zone of rejection here, but one second, let me share my home screen. But as we can see, if we do break above this area, then we have all this room to go up. So that's a 50 pip move from current price, 45. Well, if you top it off with that candle, yeah, with the wick. So let's go down into the smaller time frames, and let's do what we always do. Go ahead and dissect everything. Take off these smaller time frames lines. So as zones. So let me go ahead and mark a new chart. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, there. Alright, so let's go ahead and break this down, coming from the daily down to the 4-hour, and we're also going to do the 1 hour for now, and then stay on the smaller time frames, the 30-minute. For some reason, every time I save my charts, they don't get saved, hence why I have this trend line, but let's just keep it there for visual purposes, since we're all visual learners. Alright, so daily overall structure is very bullish. We've had minor dip here on the 19th, 2 days ago. We tapped the zone at 140, 400. I believe I explained it on the 4-hour, so let's go down to the 4-hour to make it a little bit clearer. Okay. Alright, so from last week we had this end of December, the week before last week, we had this channel here, this range on the 4-hour from 141 200 down to 139 500, and as we had that break above here, and we tested, created basically this new high at 142 200. We're now in this range, which is a 175 pip range down to 140.500 to be specific. So we had two things going on during the last stream, as we were past this area through this small support at 141.500. I'll be just using quarter points just to make it easier for everyone instead of using like the exact numbers like 141.559. Let's just say it was 141,500. From there we started to range on the 4 hour. I believe on the this is still last week. Give me 1 second. Craig, mute yourself. Okay. So as we were ranging from 141,500 up to 142,200, that's when price came down here. We did break below this area. We retested the previous low from the week before last week, actually, down to 140,500. So it was like 120 pip move. From there, we established a support. Very simple. If I'm looking at the right time frame, it was during London Open, so right at 3 a.m. Eastern time. Around here, so it's basically around the same time frame when this support was established. This one support was established around at the same time. So you have from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern time, 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. Eastern time. So that's also, some good tips for you to look at. Once you get that reversal, is basically during the London Open hours. Not saying that it's always gonna be like that, but most of the time you can get that as a big sign of confluence, right? London Open, you get a reversal. Okay. So let me go ahead and delete all of this from previous zones. We don't need that. Ba ba ba, bam bam, bam boom. Now it looks a lot cleaner, right? Yeah. Actually, let me just draw horizontal. Let me drag this one up here and take this one out. This ray. We don't need rays. Rays. So that 1 wick we have here back in September of 2016. I'm playing. Back in September the 2nd. It actually topped off at 142,700. So let's just call it at 142,500. Yes, tippy toeing it. So let's bring this down here on top of the wicks. On top of the candles, I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me today. A little sick. As we're breaking this area, actually we had a nice continuation on Asian. I believe it was Monday. Monday. Correct me if I'm wrong. Was it Monday, guys? That it was actually before Asian Open. It was around 7 p.m. We had a nice push up. I think it was around here, right? Bro, come on, man. Mute yourself, bro. Shit. Fuck. Yeah, it was around here. So we had this little pullback down on the 30-minute, created support. We broke that minor resistance created here. If you zoom in, you can see what I'm talking about. You have this. So this dildo candle was during the swap, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m. candle, and boof, we had a massive move, which is good. Never, you hardly ever see that, but as we're breaking up here, I'm kind of seeing the same thing that happened on Monday. So if we do have a clean break above 140 to 170, I have one position running from here actually. 140 to 1700. Yeah, well, let's say 170. Not 200. Not to be too specific. But if we do get a clean break above this area, then that's definitely a bigger chance for you to get in and get into those precious buys and get that squeeze to that 142,600 area. For some reason, Asian has been pushing up lately. It's twice a week, more than actually pretty decent. So you get the nice little squeeze up with volume. Hopefully we do get that break, and if we do, then you have a 50 pip range easily to get filled. But only if we break, so just wait. Let's keep an eye on it. As of gold, in 1 second. I haven't been paying much attention to gold lately, but I'll definitely check it out right now. And EJ also was one really good move today. Yeah. Alright, so let's see what's going on gold. Whoa. Oh, I hate drawing on the trading view. It's so annoying. It's so curvy and dumb. Okay. Let me go on to the daily, see what's going on the daily. Daily, as of yesterday, turned bullish. We broke above this area here, 1853. To be more specific, we had that clean break above 1860, 1860, 1861, and we also had a nice little retest down to 1858. Definitely expecting it for a continuation to the upside and get a correction on this candle here. 6666. Wow. Okay, I don't like that number, but let's just say it was a 6666 move. Other than that, if your trend is changing, then your bias should change as well. So I'll be looking more for buys rather than sells for now on gold. So you have this, right? You have your low here, and you have a higher high created here, then a higher low, then a higher high, and now you're creating a higher low here to then continue up and break this current high and continue to keep making your next higher high. Let's look at 30 minutes, what's going on. Alright, so we're still in this range. It's a say 120 pip move, 120 pip range from 1874 down to 1863. It's been moving nicely. Let's say if you want to trade that range, then you can definitely catch pretty nice move per se. Now, if you want to go ahead and simmer it down and just try to aim for something smaller, then you're looking for your closest resistance on at least the 30-minute time frame, which is here at 1870. I'm sorry, 1870, and see if you can get a retest down below here, down to 1863. 1863. Shit. In the meantime, let's check some charts because my voice is so fucked up. So let's go ahead and if you guys wanna have your charts checked, like I'm checking your prostate. Go ahead and send them. So basically the only thing you have to do, how to send the chart again, you go into your trading view, if that's what you're using, and you go here where it says snapshot. Of course, on the time frame you have, let's say, let's just do a sample here. I'm on GJ on the 30-minute. I have my zones drawn. These zones are probably from the 4-hour. That's why they don't look so nice. But let's say I'm gonna enter a trade and I want to plan it out and I want to send it to someone so they can go ahead and look at it and say, oh shit, yeah, that's my trade idea. Can you go ahead and rate it? Something that Raquel does a lot during the morning streams. You want to have something that tells a story. You want to have something that the person who's reading it be able to tell what you're thinking and the way you're thinking. And can you tell us how to tip strippers? Yeah, I'll tell you how to tip strippers in a little. So let me just finish this. For example, let's say you have this drawn out. So of course, off rip, you're not gonna understand what the fuck I'm doing in here. So I'm gonna try to make it as clear as possible. First by drawing a line of support, and of course my current resistance. This will be here. So, and if you want to be more specific and of course educated, you type it in, resistance and support right down below here. Support. Bam. Right? So you have that. So once you have that, what do you do next? You basically look for a break. Say that you're expecting a break, a continuation to 142.500, right? Your trade idea will be something like this. So you bring out your comment, your call out, and right where you're expecting that breakout. So you see here, it will type something like this. Fading on this 30-minute candle to close bullish for then enter a trade with stops below current candle. Simple. Okay. And of course you want to draw your RR just to make it simpler. Something like this. Your stop will be right below here, so it's about 11 pips. So you're setting up you're basically just writing a set of rules. Let's say that, I don't know if you guys code, when you code something, it's basically a set of rules, and if the rules apply to your code, then the code works. That's how you have your input and then you have your output. So basically you have your set of rules. Only, or if and only if this happens, then this is going to happen, statements to follow. So you have this, which is very simple, waiting for this 30-minute candle to close bullish, for then to enter a trade with stops below current candle. That's very self-explanatory. You don't really need to write anything else. Very simple. Support, resistance on the 30-minute. You're expecting volume from Asian to push up and break that. If you want to go ahead and throw it in there, expecting, just annotate, expecting volume from Asian open to push price. And if you want to be more specific, you put the price, right? On 42.200. Simple. That's how you send a chart. Well, not that's not that's how you basically make a chart. If you want to send it, you only thing you have to do is just go ahead and click here, which is take snapshot. You can use Alt S and copy it. Then you go into the YouTube chat or whatever chat you're in, and you send the last embedding after the /x. Let me go ahead and log into it, just show you guys, because I'm not logged into the YouTube chat. So this, look right here, boom. Now, if you want to be more specific and you're really pushing it, like if you're journaling your trades and you want to have steps, you want to label your steps, you want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, depending on what you see, and it will be a lot easier for the person who's reading your chart to be able to help. So I just wanted to go ahead and put that out there because I know a lot of people don't know how to send a chart, and they don't feel very comfortable sending a chart because you feel like you're gonna get roasted. You're gonna get roasted if you send a fucking dumb chart, but just put some effort into it. The whole reason why you want to learn how to trade is just because you want to go through these little steps where you learn how to write onto a chart, how to express your idea, and how to tell others what you're thinking. So I think that's very important, especially if you're a new trader. And definitely don't pay a fucking sucker to get your fucking chart analyzed. I could analyze the chart for fucking in 20 seconds and it's free. I don't like talking shit about nobody, but charging people to analyze the chart is just ridiculous. Yeah, I'm gonna be checking charts. Give me 1 second, because I kind of like I like doing it, not because I get to roast people, but I just like seeing the other spectrum, kind of seeing where that vision is coming from. For example, we have James Little. He sent the chart. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna copy that chart onto my current snapshot here. Oh, don't leave. Fuck. Yeah, it's a modified link, right? Yeah, this one has 2 different intervals in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and change that. This will be 30 minutes, not 2. Basically, boom, take a snapshot, copy it. For some reason I burned my, I think I weight, kind of like, oh fuck my finger up. Alright, so, wow, this is very nice. Just right off the bat, I'm like, whoa, So, I can tell off the bat you have an EMA. I don't know if looks like a 14, maybe 16, whatever. So you have EJ on the 30-minute. Okay, so I'm gonna go first on. It's a little small, so let me just zoom in a little. So you have clean traffic on the daily, looking at weekly. This last move might be a liquidity grab to keep moving bullish on weekly as the euro gets stronger against the yen. Fundamentally, okay, yeah, there was euro news. I think rates came out. CH gang, oh shit, we got Capital Hungry in the crib. Shout out G-Ven. Boy. Okay, so you have your daily support drawn here, which is good. You know, if you're a swinger and you know your time zones and you want to have that extra confluence, you go ahead and first thing you do is you set up um, your daily support or resistance, depending on the depending on the trend. You have that, then you have your resistance created on an uptrend. Cool, dope, like it. So you're aiming for this right here. That's a 4-hour chart, so you definitely have to take that in consideration, that that's a strong resistance. Price pushed and broke previous 4-hour high resistance, right? So right above here. Okay, perfect. That's when you entered. And move through a minor resistance during Asian and London session. So this around here, this whole move, even though it looks like a very small move, it happened during 2 sessions. And price closed bullish. So okay, so you expect this to my bad. I'm like shit. This shit did not move at all in 2 sessions. All right, so you expect this to break the nation and continue up on London. Okay, now that makes sense. So you see, this is why it's important to annotate. But sometimes, like a lot of annotation, can be very mind tricking. And I'm not the smartest out there, but I try. But it's really good, man. I like it. Good shit. James Little. Eduardo, fucking Eddie. Let's see what Eddie sent. I call you Eddie because that's my boy. He passed away about 3 weeks ago. His name is Tito. Well, we used to call him Tito, but his name is Eddie. 60-year-old man. I used to take care of him. It's dope. Eddie. All right, so man, why you keep on doing this? I like it, but you gotta put some story to it, bro. I know you trade gold. I already know that. You know, you have your 2 targets set. I'm guessing you use buy stops. You have your zones well drawn. Did you copy me? But yeah, uh, I like it because it resembles my chart, you know, a lot. So, oh, of course, you definitely want to be looking for buys. If you get a retest down below here, it will be clutch. Of course, you don't want to break. You want just a wick and catch buys from 1862. But other than that, you're stating here, this is your set of rules, your domain, that you're not gonna buy or sell if you are still in the zone, which is 1874 down to 1860. It's, you know, I told you already that's 120 pip zone, so it's a lot. $12 move. More prone to buys, of course. Bullish momentum. Wait for a break above 1874 towards 1880. All right, so you're waiting for a break above this area to grab a $6 move. It's smart, makes sense. But what about if you get that break above 1874 and then gold decides to push back into that range? How about something, or you know, the same thing here? You know, you get a push down, you have this area here, and then it decides to go back up in the range, like it did here. You know, right? Why is this shit fucking yellow? I hate yellow. Clear this shit. red. Ooh, blood gang. So you have this, and that same thing can happen here. You get a clean break, then you get a wick to the upside, and then you start to see candles closing below the resistance. So how about trying to look for a support, something like this, forming around this area, maybe around here, and wait for you at least 2-3 30-minute candles to break above this resistance now, and that's when you will take a trade, because from here to here it's an easy 30 pip move, $3 move. So you have that much I wouldn't call it leverage, but I would say space to work with. During that 30 pip move, you can have a very tight stop loss, maybe 20 pips, $2. And if you get that break above here, perfect. If you don't, if you see rejection happening, then you close. Story comes whenever we approach the buy sell zone. Oh yeah, okay, perfect. I'm just giving you hints, Yeah, pretty good. Mack only streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm new. Yeah, I only stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Yes, sir. For everyone who's asking, or maybe you guys don't know what Capital Hungry is, Capital Hungry is a pretty much a the whole 360, the whole 180, you want to call it. It's a group run by my friend Jivan here. He has a YouTube channel. It's Capital Hungry. Hands down the best breakdowns when it comes to fundamentals, even technical analysis in the market. Very specific when it comes to your quarter points, your areas of interest, your AOIs, also possible targets. He mainly focuses on GJ, gold, EU. Um, Other than that, he also has a Twitter where you can see a lot of activity going on. Actually, I think it's connected to Bloomberg Terminal, maybe Reuters. Twitter would be Capital Hungry. Why am I following Elon Musk? So something like this, right? So I think it's not like the only person that I follow. I don't have a Twitter. I don't like Twitter. So something like this. So you get that. Um, Definitely, if you're into expanding your knowledge, you want to definitely go ahead and follow Jeevan's group, Capital Hungry. I think he's admitting new people soon, so get that chance if you can go ahead and join his group, and of course expand your knowledge. Definitely, it'll be an incredible boost. I mean, his charts are A1. Not gonna lie, pretty dope. So you have his uh, we'll say notations on the side. Basically, what's happened. Lower time frame bullish structure forming, strong reaction around 0.2200 ppl. Strong decision point, make or break. Fail to break higher, risk buys. Break or retest sells below. Well, he put below, but probably meant below 0.500 area. Safer GJ buys, respect 0.500 ppl. Respect lower time frame bullish structure, break above 0.800 ppl. 20 pip scalp done, runners risk free. So, wow, amazing. You have this order block here, and you have a break above 0.800. Had a break above it, then retest it down below. This is a 1 minute. This is a 1 minute time frame too, just so you guys can see. And it's incredible how structure forms and how these numbers come into play. Beautiful. What's happening? This doing shit. And this is his YouTube channel. Capital Hungry. Alright, let's go back onto GJ, see what the heck is GJ doing. GJ failed to break that resistance. Hopefully in the next 30-minute candle we can get it, see what's going on. So anyway, let me just keep on annotating here what's gonna happen next. So let's say, honestly, I wouldn't be looking for a trade right now as we are stuck in this range, and this is a very strong resistance. We failed to break 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Previously, 1, 2, a couple touches. So you can, definitely can tell. ADA buy or sell. ADA what? The fuck? These ain't no dumb shit in my shit, bro. ADA what? And I wish I could just kick some people out. ADA buy or sell? I don't know what the fuck you mean by that. Don't be saying no buy or sell here. Fucking giving me riddles and shit. My head hurts. This is from James Little and Eduardo. Put you in timeout. Alright, let me look at this. And look for my classes too, because I'm going blind. Okay, so Jared. Alright, Jared. You said holding gold long. Alright, yeah, I don't see any entry points in here, so I'm just assuming you're holding from. Sheesh. I don't know what the fuck to say. Alright, so I'm just gonna guess that you have an entry here at 1867 where the price is, and then you're planning on buying, so you're expecting a retest to the upside at 1875, then of course a break and then a retest, then price just poof flies up. Oh yeah, that's very simple. Hopefully it works, but you need some. If you want to send the chart, you gotta give me at least an entry point. But other than that, let's just keep on watching GJ, see if we finally get that break. That'll be dope. That'll be a dope session. I'll highlight it. I'll make it into my background. Someday. Let me just take this off because I'm not in any trades right now. Just in case somebody decides to jump in. Like I'm saying, let me just make this bigger so in case somebody can see it. So, text safer buy. 200. If a candle breaking support on a 30-minute and 1 hour time frame, but not a 15-minute, is it valid buy point, or should I wait until the 15-minute support is broken? Send the chart. I don't know what support you're talking about. It could be a very weak support. It could be a strong support. But other than that, right now, this is a no trade zone. So let me go ahead and label this. We got a baby in the house. Baby. So. This purple zone, no trade zone. Yeah, something like this. Right. This to the left. Make this a little chunkier. Make this a little wider. Looks good. Is this the is this the Asian session? No, fuck. It's the fucking Vietnamese Australian session. I'll be right back, guys. Look for my glasses. Holy fuck, this shit killed me. Let me go ahead and put my screen here so you guys can see me. At least get a gist of what I'm seeing right now. This is fucking hilarious. Alright, so is this the Asian session? No, you're wrong, motherfucker. This is not a fucking Asian session, bitch. Get out of here. This is a Nutella session. This guy's name is Nutella. Alright, so let's just wait and see what's going on. We still got, say 18 minutes for Asian to open. And I just wanted to go over this also, timetables for session openings. So this is something important as well, because I got somebody asking me if this is the Asian session. I think he's joking, but anyway, I think this is very important for most people who trade. Timetables for currency. Oh, you can look for worldwide Forex market hours and balance. Then you have high volume trading hours, but it depends on the instrument that you trade. You're disrespectful. Fuck off. This is my fucking stream. Oh man, I just can't take you serious right now. You're disrespectful. Get the fuck out of here if I'm disrespectful. Oh, buys about 142, 200, sells below 142. Yeah, very exact on those numbers. Can you bring controller effects as a guest? You know what controller effects reminds me of? Of this guy. Giggity good. So have you ever seen Quagmire and Family Guy? He's got big ass chin, and just like the way he talks, just like he. He's got that. Yeah, that's basically controller effects, but controller effects is Asian, so it would be like an Asian Quagmire. Yeah, I mean, if he wants to come and talk shit, why not? Reese Witherspoon. Yeah. Oh, you guys are killing me right now. But yeah, I don't usually invite anyone. If anyone wants to pop in, come in. If you don't, then then don't. Oh yeah, Greg, Glenn Quagmire, giggity goo. Be right back, guys. Uh, so I'll leave this in here. Poo poo poo. Whoa. Okay. Alright, everyone, I'm back. The volume is muted. Alright, everyone, I'm back. So, yeah, we were talking shit about fucking this dude right now. Yeah, look, he looks like Quagmire. I'm sorry, but he looks like fucking Quagmire. And this lady here is saying that I'm disrespectful. Well, it's the way I am. So, we are rejecting this hardcore. Anyway, let's just keep the hopes high and expect a continuation up. If we do get the break above 142.200, then this will be the Super Bowl of the Asian streams. Sorry guys, my voice is really bad. I got bronchitis.
Drink a lot of water, too.
Yeah, I need to drink water. Give me 1 second. Let me unmute you. That's Carowin, guys. He's an asshole, but I love him. But yeah, anyway, we are rejecting, and I'll call this trade invalid if we start breaking below this support. Other than that, I still have my hopes up that during Asian Open, we are gonna get a nice push up. But yeah, let's see what's going on. You know, we still got 7 minutes left. This is my cat. You know, if you guys want to see him, you guys can see him.
Hey, Lex. That's Lex.
You guys asking me, hey, why do I move around a lot? This is because of this little thing. This guy here. This fucking guy. Go get the fuck out of here. He's like a little baby, right? He wants me to open the door so he could go out, and then like 2 minutes after he starts to knock, so he could go back in. It's the grind, man. If it goes up, if it goes down, will you be looking for sales? No, I'm not looking for sales at the moment. I'm not looking for any trades if we don't get a break above that area. Well, yeah, other than that, it's moving very, 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 very hard, right? So we had that break above here. We retested 142.8.08, and now we're starting to reject that area. If you're looking down onto the smaller time frames, you can see a lot better. As long as we stay above this area, should be good for a continuation to the upside.
Yeah, that's a deadly range.
It's a deadly range. There you go. That's the word, deadly. Deadly and range. Deadly range. But yeah, looking onto the smaller time frames, you can see that we're getting some rejection down here. As long as we stay above this area, then we should be good to continue up as we're grabbing liquidity to correct this entire move to the downside, and of course continue to finally break 142.200. That's my bias. You don't have to take it. You know, you don't have to enter any positions as of right now, but let's say that you're looking into the smaller time frames and you decide to enter a paper trade, you'll be looking for something like this, right? And your stops will be at right below, let's say 10 pips, just to keep it simple. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work, you know. But this is when your risk management comes in, as you have, you know, your move to the upside is how many pips? 6 pips. It's not that much. Then you have your move to the downside, which is from the entry point down here. It's 3 pips. Like, it's not much that you're gonna lose, but you might get a retest down here. But the moment you start seeing a break, I don't even know if I should be like saying this because this is a little complicated. It's not very simple what I'm trying to explain here. If you start seeing basically on the smaller time frames, it's the same thing. And if you start seeing higher highs being created, then of course you're gonna expect the continuation up and definitely get that clean break. If you get that, couple candles closing above 142, 180, 200 to be exact. That's why I have this purple area drawn. So if you see how specific I draw it, is because I'm very specific with things like this. So something like this, top of the bodies, the candles down below here, that's the current support. So you have this round area where you want to see how price reacts. If you start seeing lower lows, lower highs being created like this, then expect price to move down. If you start seeing higher highs like this in here and higher lows created, then expect price to move up. But to be safer and of course be smart, you definitely want a clean break above this area here, above this whole purple zone. So right above these candles, bodies and wicks even. Right, Kerwin? Say yes.
Sir. Completely
Okay.
agree. Yeah.
Yeah. So you have this right here, and then you have
I
on
have
the
a
downside.
price alert 142 250 because I want to see what happened.
You know what happened to me? Why am I stuck in a buy right now? Because I left a buy stop open, and I forgot I had it open. It was a small position, but I left it open, and the spread activated it, popped it at 225.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I have one position around here. So yeah, I didn't pay much attention to it because it was a small position, but and when I looked at my terminal, it was like negative 13, 14
That was
pips.
the buy stop from earlier this afternoon.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I remember you told me that.
from
That you were looking for a buy
yeah,
stop.
and then I was working, so I forgot about it. I was like, ah, fuck it, if it gets popped, it gets popped. So yeah, guys, that happens to the best of us. It could happen to you. It could happen to you anyway. It could happen to me. It could happen to anyone. So let's see how this paper trade works. Hopefully we can get it. I believe I explained this already. If we get 142 past 142 200, then this is gonna be the Super Bowl of fucking Asian streams, right? So hopefully we'll get that. Same shit happened on Monday. It was a nice push on
Yeah, I think you can get it.
on
It's a strong resistance. Don't get me wrong, because
right, but it's been there for a
New
minute
York
already.
session
Like,
has
come
been hitting the same
on.
resistance over and over again.
Right. I mean, it's been. Let's go ahead and go on to the 4 hour and see how many times we've touched that resistance. All right. So take this out. Take this out.
So these are your key levels, all those red lines.
But no, they're just from smaller time frames. But I delete them, and then it just doesn't save. So I just give up on it. I just
Okay.
I just leave them as it is. They're from like fucking years ago. Anyway, let's go see here on the 4 hour. So what's going on here on the 4 hour? Oh, wait, basically, so we had this formation here before previously, right at 142, 200. We're just gonna keep it as it is, you know, with those numbers, 200.
Ok, todavía no sabemos el comercio.
¿Qué hubo, pues, parce? Oye, oye, la mercancía, parcero.
Camilo, ¿estás Camilo?
Camilo,
Yo, parce.
parcero, usted no me deja la mercancía ahí, porfa. La coca.
Unos 2 kilos, porfa.
Me anda 2 kilos, porfa. Anyway, guys, so let's get back to this and leave the narcos shit. So right here we have back on
Welcome to the Mack Attack Circus.
January 13th, the Freaky Friday. Had a nice little attempt to break, didn't break, retraced. Then again back in January 14th, the day after, we came back strong, but we didn't break again. So we started to range around this area. Just draw this. So we have this range here.
And I had the feeling that whatever New York session didn't on GBP/JPY,
It's gonna do it today, right?
It's gonna break that resistance.
Right now, I think so too. I think so too. You know, I'm pretty confident. I'm a pretty confident guy. You know. Anyway, going back to it. So we had this support at 141,500. We broke down here back in January 15th. That was my mom's birthday, hence why I remember. Broke down to the lows to retest previous lows from last week, and I think we're breaking above. Nice. At 140,500. From there, we created a slight support, and I was just mentioning this to you guys, so pay attention. You know, this is during London Open. This reversal here happened during London Open. So if you can catch something like this during London Open, if they're not your hours, then I mean you're fucked. But just letting you know that during London Open there was a nice reversal that happened here and also happened here. So that's a good opportunity for you to catch those moves. Hence why we are doing the Asian session for you to get planned and not banged. That's what Monty says, right? Some shit like that. Some corny shit like that. And then from there, as we created support, we bounced off, and this happened during Nation on the 18th, right? Yeah. And we had a nice push to the upside. From there, we ranged again, which you guys can see here. All right. Then we had another attempt to break, which failed, and another attempt to break, which failed, and we ranged above here. So what happens when we range? We usually tend to break above or below. In this case, it looks like we're gonna break above. Yeah. So let's see. Hopefully it works. Gold idea. No, give me 1 second. I'm trying to read this shit. What do you think? Alright, so let me go check this shit out. In the meantime, let me just break it down here. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4 attempts to break above this area. Hopefully we are gonna get that continuation. I'm gonna get that break above here. 142,200. Of course, for safer buys, you definitely want to have a nice clean break above this area with a 15 or even a 30-minute candle. Let me just go ahead and check this quick. All right, daily close. This is a 15-minute. Okay, so you have 1870 daily close bearish with downside wick. The 4-hour bearish, 15-minute about. All right, so you're going from daily to the 4-hour. If you're looking at a daily candle, there's 24 hours in a daily candle, right? So you have also you have how many sets of 4-hour candles in a daily? 4, 8. Fuck, I just got brain fucked. You have 6. So you're going from a big candle to a medium-sized candle, then to a very small candle. So that's just not giving much info. Yeah, I know, I get that 4-hour is bearish, daily close bearish with downside wick. What? Daily close bearish on gold? Nah. Anyway, so we even talked about this, grabbing buys from above this area rather than sells if you don't get that break. Daily. Oh yeah, daily close with bearish. So yeah, nice. So you might get this retest that's happening right now down to 1863 for price then to continue up. If you look back on gold, we had this massive push up, which I believe is contributing to a trend change, and we are gonna head up now. That's what I think. Seeing the structure here as it was ranging, and then we had this move up during the inauguration of the POTUS, President of the United States. So economy gets worse and gold gets better price-wise. Oh shit, gold idea worked out. Nice. Dope. Good shit, man. Now we're praying that GJ idea works out. But yeah, I was looking into gold, and I explained. I think Eddie sent the chart saying that there was a no trade zone around here, which is it's kind of drastic because it's a $12 range. But if you narrow it down and you want to be more specific, you have this range from 1870 down to 1862, which is an 80 pip range. You took this trade with my cousin. He mapped it out and it worked out great. Dope. That's Gabriel. Okay, dope. That's your cousin. Cuz. What up, cuz? Okay, let's see what Gabriel did. Check it out. Previous 15-minute candle close bearish below the support. Okay, alright, so you have the support drawn here. Alright, dope. Let's just make it more visible here for people. Then, okay, so you're trying to mirror this candle here. Fresh candle retraced a little, forming a new resistance to grab liquidity and keep its bearish momentum. Not exactly create resistance. Resistance is at this point, if you're looking into the smaller time frames, just leave it as it is. Don't complicate yourself. You're currently at support. Now if this closes below here, then this wouldn't be a support anymore. And your next support will be here, right? Your entry point will be at the break of, I don't know really why would it be here, but I'm guessing with momentum you would take an entry with a stop with a sell stop, Gabriel. Stop loss was defined because the 15-minute candle was running. It would have been on the previous 15-minute high. Shit. What I would have done here, I mean, as if I'm seeing resistance created and then price heading down, even though I don't trade gold during this time, um, I would have definitely just waited on. Actually, no, I would have taken it, to be honest. It's a little messy. This whole area here is messy. A better trade would have been something like this, retrace down, and then you start seeing candles forming up, and then you grab buys from this area or this area. But if you're scalping it, yeah, it worked out good. Good job. You secured 10 pips. You left the runner break even, which is probably stopped out by now. Let's see. Oh man, I hate this annotation shit. Clear. Yes. Okay, so alright, so you had this rejection right around here. If you're looking into the smaller time frames, you're gonna see a nice little double bottom created here. So let's see how much would have been this move, right? So you had got an entry right above this area, and wow, you've been 30 fucking pips up right now. Wow, and I called it. I said it. I said if we get a bounce of 1863 to then continue up as we reject, would have been dope. What did happen? Okay, shit, whoever caught it. And on GJ, we're fucking struggling to break. Oh man, this is so fucking funny. Gold idea. Oh yeah, companies. Paul Garcia. Man, can you take a look at my analysis? Oh, going into London session. Yeah, sure. This is what we want. Something like this. Let's see. Oh fuck. Alright, so no trade zone. Are you looking for sells rather than buys? You're looking at the daily support. It makes sense if you're looking for sells, of course. But why are you looking for sells when you're so already up here and you have all this shit to the left and you're looking for sells? Why you wanna, trouble yourself so much? I was looking for sells here and we got down to here. I was looking for sales here and we got down to here. Then I was looking for sales here and then I got down to here. So how about if you look for sales here and you don't get it? You don't get that break. So I have two options. Have your sales and your buys. No trade zone. That's 20. That's a 40 pip no trade zone. That's a huge no trade zone. Um, from Asian to London, open hardly ever moves 40 pips, but hopefully you get that. Other than that, it looks good. If you're looking for sales, you want to clean break below 0.800. And then, of course, your continuation to the downside to retest that daily support. Yeah, good shit. Eddie. What else? Fuck. Well, basically, like like your cousins. So you guys are sending me like the same charts here. Cheaters. Bro, I already saw this already. So you and your cousin trade together. Okay, I like it. Use different funds so I could know who's who. Mm, how many pips was that from that break on the 30?
No, it's like 30 pips.
30 pips? Yeah, I counted that. I counted it from from that bounce from 1863. Yeah. So of course now you want to see some support being established for then to take buys, sells only if we get a break below 1863. We tag team the fuck out of gold. That sounds very wrong, but I'm gonna leave it as it is. You wanna tag team the fuck out of gold, okay? God damn, my back fucking hurts. Oh man. No, you know what? What happened to me? One time, I dislocated my shoulder at a gym. Right, I dislocated my shoulder a couple times already. Like maybe 14 times on this side, and once on the right one. Right one's still the good one. Uh, so I dislocated my shoulder. I was doing weird delts, flies, and how the fuck if I'm doing flies, I dislocate my shoulder? So I was just thinking about that, but it apparently like you have some connection from your back muscles, connecting to your rotating cuffs, and that's what happened. I guess I pulled that muscle in the back, and then it pulled my rotating cuff, and that's when I went back, and my shoulder was out of place. Good start. Is this GBP JPY? No, this is gold. What you're seeing here is a big ass XAU USD and 15 next to it, which means the minutes. No, you're good, bro. Yeah, it's gold. And this is GBP JPY, which is actually rejecting that area once again. See how it goes. Oh man, fucking. This is a really, really annoying area, to be honest. But I still got my hopes up. Hopefully in the next maybe day or two we get that break.
Yeah, maybe over the weekend.
Maybe
We
over the
open up
weekend,
with a big ass gap to the upside.
Yeah, fuckers. Motherfuckers. You're looking down into the 1 minute and you start seeing some shit like this. So as I was mentioning to you before, if you were seeing some change in structure, seeing higher lows created and higher highs, then of course price will attempt to go up. If you start seeing lower lows and lower highs created, you then expect price to head down. But overall, I'm still optimistic. I think you could definitely get it. It's Asian. You never know what happens. This could be the fucking Super Bowl of all Asians. That fucking break just poof. Hopefully. By the way, I'm not in any trades. I opened up a trade by accident, which was dumb as fuck of me, because I had left a buy stop open, and it got popped due to spread. And I'll be right back. Kerwin, take them, boy. You want me to put something on here so you can break it down? You want to talk?
No, it's okay.
You okay? You shy
right
today?
now everything is dead.
You shy today? Okay, yeah. All right, dick. Fucking Christ. What's up, Gary? Oh, man.
Mack, what's good, man?
What's popping?
Hey, man.
Kerwin, team, what's good?
All right, my brother. What about you, man?
Just living the dream in New York City.
Gary the
Very
villain.
nice.
Gary, where do you stay by?
I'm all the way in the Bronx, Riverdale, up by
Fucking the
Vancouver.
Bronx. The worst place in New York is the Bronx. This man lives
We're
in
in
the
a good zip code. All
Bro,
over north.
I used to drive around the Bronx when I used to do deliveries. Bro, the Bronx is straight up hills, up and down, up and down. Fucking you go crazy in that shit.
Yeah, it's crazy. I can't complain. We're 2 blocks from the park, so it's almost like with lockdown or whatever. It's not bad.
Yeah, that's dope. Not gonna lie. That's pretty dope. I have family that live in the Bronx. Well, they live in the projects. When I go to the city, every time I go to the city, I get off on 79th on Harlem, close to Central Park West. So I'm a couple minutes from you. Catch you sometime.
Mack, you're in Queens, right?
I live in Rockaway Beach, bro. Down at the bottom. Okay.
You're way out there, man. It's like a new world. You might as well be with Kerwin.
Yeah, I'm at the beach. A beach in New York. It's a pretty nice beach, not gonna lie. It's the only fucking beach in New York you could actually, get your feet into. If you go to Coney Island, you'll probably get infected. But yeah, I mean, they renovated a lot around here. That's why, one of the reasons why I moved is because of all the renovations that were happening from Sandy. So a lot of people got a lot of money from the government too, and they just when the business started.
Those insurance payouts help.
Fucking insurance paid out. Crazy. What's that? Oh man, what's the shit called, man? The people that help with the hurricanes and shit.
Oh, FEMA.
FEMA paid. FEMA will go to your house, see how fucked up your house was, and then they will write up a check. They wouldn't even check how much shit you had inside. They would just do an estimate. You have this, and that, boom, 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 blah, blah, blah. Here's your $10,000 check, and it was a fucking crack house. you would ask, what the fuck is gone in there? That was my crack pipe and a couple of rocks. Oh, okay, cool. $10,000 here, boom. So yeah, Rockaway is the spot, man.
After all this crazy shit goes off, we gotta link up.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Whenever. Hit me up, I'll buy you a bagel. I have a pretty good bagel shop around here.
That's a good part for all of you folks that aren't in New York. You gotta get bagels if you eat carbs.
Yeah, no, I eat carbs. I'm not a fruitcake. Somebody said go to Long Island. What would I go to Long Island? Kerwin, somebody saying hi to you. Probably someone down in Mexico.
Come on, man.
That's terrible.
I don't know. It's in the chat. We're still rebuilding from Harvey here in Houston. God damn, that shit. Come on, man. God damn, this man's still rebuilding from Harvey. Fuck. Holy fuck. I thought he was gonna say Katrina. I'm like, oh no, fuck no, man. Man's still living in 2005. Oh fuck yeah, hurricanes hit hard. They hit pretty hard, and when they hit hard, they hit hard. Not gonna lie. And I've seen the devastation that they cause. Fire Island Beach. No, I used to work in Fire Island. I used to work in Fire Island.
Fire Island's gorgeous.
Yeah, I used to work in a gay hotel, but I'm not gay. Get that wrong.
Not that there's anything wrong with
You
that.
don't- You don't have to say it, man. We already know.
Nothing wrong with that. Out of
Nah,
the
I
way.
know. Fire Island is a gay. It's a gay spot. It's a gay community for everyone who doesn't know. Well, you have Ocean Beach, which is half gay, half not.
Yes.
But other than that, who said yes? Somebody just came and said yes. Other than that, beaches around here are not that good. You know, if you want to have a beach, you move to Miami. And anyway, if I'm in Miami, I still don't even go to the beach.
There's a couple of nice beaches in Long Island, though. A few nice
Long
ones.
Island?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
I mean, relative. Sorry, Kerwin.
Nah, it's
I
okay.
just joined this. This is my buddies over here and they're trading.
yeah.
I'm not just watching. What did you ask me? I am ready. Yeah.
Okay, I guess Daniel is ready. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready too, Daniel.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go, Daniel. Where you
Oh,
going?
sorry, guys.
Nah, you're good. Man.
I was talking to my friend. I forgot to tell him. Again. My bad.
No, we're good.
We want to go too.
I don't know. You tell me, man.
No,
You say you're ready.
I didn't. Never mind.
Yeah, Long Island has a pretty a couple nice so beaches. Not the Baywatch beach. You're not gonna see no Pamela Anderson in it.
What's it called?
I mean, how many months? To be honest, you guys have really nice to go to the beach.
Well, pretty.
We're lucky if we get two.
Yeah, 2 months, but summer is usually around 4 or 5 months tops.
No, the water's brick.
No, the water is brick. The water is gonna be brick.
I mean,
water is always brick. You know, water, regardless if it's 100 degrees outside, 80 degrees inside, the water is always gonna be brick. Cold.
I've been in New York around summer, like really like June, July, August, and it's really hot. I mean,
Yeah, because you probably go to the city, and in the city it's insulated because you don't have
but the
much wind coming in.
Yeah.
Water will wake you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This year wasn't too bad.
From the buildings, right? You have a lot of buildings blocking, so you know definitely you don't get that much air coming in. But if you go to the beach, if you go to other parts like Long Island, then you know the weather is super nice during the summer. You know, you get the hot
Long Beach. Long Beach is pretty nice.
Yeah, Long Beach is nice. The Hamptons is nice. You know,
well,
it's more private.
We can't all hang out with Kerwin.
Yeah. Bro, but to be honest, when I used to live in New York and in Miami, even though I was 20 minutes from the beach, I would never go to the beach. Like people would ask me, like, "Why are you so white? Why are you this? Blah, blah, blah. Like, why don't you go to the beach?" I'm like, I don't know, man. It's not like something that I just put on my calendar. Go to the beach on Wednesday. Go to the beach on Thursday. No, I just go to the beach if the day comes. But
yeah, that's the thing. Once you live here in Florida, in Miami especially,
you rather go to a pool.
I have the beach about 25-30 minutes from my house. And you know what I do? I rather drive toward Naples, which is an hour and a half from here.
Yeah, Naples is nice. The beaches in Naples are nice. Though that sand is so white. This whole trading stream turned into a beach stream, which I kind of fuck with it. I like it because I kind of like the beach.
There's not a whole lot going on today.
Yeah, there's nothing going on. There's never nothing going on.
Not a lot of news tomorrow morning.
Yeah. So actually, let's go ahead and check what's going on tomorrow.
What news do we got? Let's see. We got home sales tomorrow.
Let's see what's popping.
Yeah. U.S. home sales, that's at 10. That's too late. Canadian retail sales, You got PMI in the UK if anybody's trading. PMI in Germany, France. UK PMI is about it.
Yeah.
That's a little float news.
Retail sales.
The PMI, that's it. Canadian retail sales at 830.
Oh, plus retail sales for the pound right before London Open.
So they are projecting a slight growth on retail sales for your.
Yeah,
for
man,
the
they
UK,
are.
right?
It's actually positive.
Yeah.
So
But that's something to be aware of.
if it becomes
They
positive, then we got get that nice push up. Finally, break
yeah,
above
they
this
can
area.
basically can use that news tomorrow to move the price.
Well, it's actually at 2 a.m. So it's
Yeah, pre-London.
pre-London, 1 hour before London Open. But is this the right time?
That'll be a catalyst for that London
Eastern
push,
time.
hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'll be the catalyst to get that break above here if we get it finally. But other than that, we're just gonna be, stuck around this area. Let me go ahead and take this out, just in case somebody decides to take a funny trade. That will be definitely the catalyst to get that break above here and continue up. If you are in the mood to hold a position, then you will definitely hold it from down here and definitely expect that break above here. But to be safer, you want a clean break above 142.200. So let me type this in. Oh man, jeez, I don't know why my back is killing me.
Some research news out on the pound last night, this morning, talking about pound dollar. The parallax, a good resistance level all the way up to 2002 levels at 140.44.
Cable, let's see.
Yeah, I haven't looked at it. I'm just reading the research, the rags from the industry.
Yeah, it should play out good with Brexit going on.
They're talking long term, of course, but that's a very long resistance level from 2002.
2002.
I don't even think TradingView goes back that far, does it?
I think so. Yeah, you got 2000, 2002 here. Yeah. So you have 2007.
Cable. They're looking at cable strength north long term. Not that we concerned about that, but
2002 something. That's 1998. What the fuck?
There you go. Yeah, you got 140 figure.
1.700
figure. Yeah, I see what they're talking about. Okay, they're talking about that 18 level. It's probably
18, 1.8.
2018, you got a peak right there. I'm just looking at what I see on your chart. There's a peak there at 144.
Well, yeah, this is from 2008, 2007. That's the top. That's the $2. $2 a pound. That's crazy.
I remember that's the first time I went to London. I was like, "What?
You were balling, right? Balling.
A pint of beer?
A pint of beer is fucking $4. What?
The part is you don't have to tip in Europe, though.
Yeah, that's crazy. Imagine paying $2 to get a fucking pound back. That's when the British were feeling themselves. But right now, the way economy is boosting and the dollar is getting weak, I see definitely this happening. 1.42.
You do value your currency as an economic play according to what you're trying to do globally, right?
Right.
You want assets to come on board, so
$1.50 for a pound. That's doable. Almost $1.50. Right here was $1.50, 150. But yeah, it's very long term, and you still have this whole area here, which can dictate what's going on from 0.3750 to 4260.
Kerwin, Mac, either one of Mac or Kerwin.
What's up?
Do you, when you guys trade gold, do you pretty much trade off? You trade off the 5, or are you trading on the higher?
5, 15, even 1.
Okay, that's what I thought. I think Kerwin, you said you'll do depending upon what the play is and what kind of.
Yeah, my analysis is always based on the higher time frames, and the higher time frames give me the trend, so I go with the trend. Because today we have nice sells on gold, right?
Yep.
They play really nice, but I didn't trust those sells because basically when you approach to New York session, here's the thing. Okay.
Like that?
Yeah, that's fine. But can you go to the 1 hour?
Can you prove it?
but can you prove it? Okay, so from yesterday, we had this basically this massive consolidation from here, right? Let me change the color because the thing doesn't. So basically, we had this kind of consolidation on gold. So yesterday, we broke above that area, and then we started to, we had this area like right here was the resistance for pre-New York basically. So we broke below that area, man, and we retested the 1830 something. I can't see it because of the screen or whatever. We retested.
What do you mean you can't see it?
This candle right
wait,
here.
Wait. I'll move it.
1836.
Oh, 1836.
Low.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So basically, we rejected that area, and when we started looking at this candle rejecting that area, man, was clean move to retest this area, and we broke above that area. So yesterday we created this kind of support around this area. This was the support that we created yesterday around that area. So it made sense for me this morning. I wasn't expecting gold to drop that hard to retest this area right here. Because what I was expecting was to respect some sort of support around this area to continue to the buying territory, because I'm looking for this work right here, this candle right here. I'm looking for this clean traffic. And to be honest, I don't have to take anything where the price is right now ranging, So if we can wait for price to break above that area, it's gonna be a clean move.
Yeah.
It's easy move. So this morning I didn't took any sells on gold basically, because I was expecting that this area right here was gonna hold the support and reject to continue to the buying territory. But man, this candle started breaking below this area right here. Even though later on we rejected it again and we respected this support, and now we're heading toward this.
So breakout from 77 is headed to 90.
Yes. Yeah. Basically that's the move that I want to see. And right here. So basically, yeah.
Do you ever look for the dollar index as a tell on what's going to happen with gold?
The Dixie?
Their correlation?
To be honest, not, because gold is so volatile that the index for the dollar is not gonna give me an idea and at the right time. So I know that gold tends to do this kind of consolidations, these kind of consolidations, and then you're gonna have a retest or support or resistance pre-New York session, and from there only two things are gonna happen. Obviously, it's gonna break up or it's gonna break down. Today, break down to retest this support that was created pre-New York session, but we're still closing above that area,
Yeah.
And even though this candle right now did a retest again, I'm expecting to continue further up.
Yeah, I can appreciate that. Thanks.
Yeah, because right now there's nothing that can tell me that gold is gonna drop to the 1850s again.
Exactly. So we're in that pendulum per se. Like if you're looking into a higher time frames, you're looking into the daily. We had this nice break above here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the daily it's basically just like it closed like a doji, a hammer doji, but still, this pull to the upside again is telling me that there's more juice to the upside for gold. So
Give me
I'm
one
not
second.
gonna.
Let me just mute everyone because there's an echoing. I think somebody has the mic up their ass. I'm just trying to fucking fix this shit. Okay. Basically, yes. Looking on gold, you said that this one turned into a doji candle, which did kind of from yesterday, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
basically that's your range, and in this area right now, this is your new range. So once you break, you're gonna have two options: breaking above that area to cover this area right here, or breaking below. You know,
exactly.
but this move to the downside doesn't make sense to me.
Right.
This doesn't make sense. I rather look for buys because I had this clear move from this area right here.
Right. If you look into,
So
let's say you start looking into this, and you start to imagine what's gonna happen next. So you have this, and you have this. Let me just zoom out a little bit. All right. Make it better like that. All right. So simple market structure is gonna tell you that at this point we were heading down because of this bearish candle here, and we broke that previous support created down at 1860, right? As we started to go head down, well, we can clearly see on the other time frames, like the 4 hour or even on the 1 hour, how gold was creating lower highs and lower lows. At this point, once we grabbed liquidity down to 1800 flat, that's when the round numbers came in, and we started to create that per se lower low at this point, heading up to create a lower high. But this lower high was actually a break of that previous um per se lower high. You know, this high created. Let me just draw this so you can see a little better. I'm trying to explain this. It's kind of hard that annotating. So you have a high here, right? You have a high, and you have your low here. So market structure is going to dictate that this is going to be something like this, right? High. Oh, fucking Christ, I hate drawing with this. Have this move to the downside, move up, and move down, and expect, of course, another move up and then another move down. So you have a higher high, and then you have a lower high created here, which will be a lower low at this point. Then you have a lower high. Then you have another lower low created at this point. But as we broke above this area here, that's when the bias of gold being bearish on the higher time frame structure became less less constructive per se, and basically now you start picturing something like this. You have your support here, normal market structure. You have your low created, you have a high created. So now we're trying to see where we're heading to. Hopefully this is gonna be a higher high, and next we're gonna have a retest down below here to create a lower high. A high,
Lower low.
a high, low,
Hey, no, but
a
lower
higher,
low should be
higher low,
way down there.
a higher. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm fucking, I'm fucking drowning here. Yeah, I fucking drank a lot of cough medicine too. So if you expect something like this, just a small retest down here for price to then continue up, and we have this huge candle hit here that we can mirror, and of course expect price to continue creating higher highs and higher lows. Oh shit, and higher lows. I gotta get this fucking cough checked out, bro. I'm losing my voice, and yeah, basically this is what we are expecting now. It's a new year. Hopefully we can get the continuation up as the first quarter starts, and as soon as you get that break above here, the whole bias of selling gold goes down the drain. So always keep this in mind. Go ahead and take this.
Yeah, there's only to be honest, there's only one thing that kind of worry me looking for buys on gold, and Ted told me this is this area right here, right? This area right here is
This,
like a pause in the market.
yeah, this area.
So we so far we're kind of rejecting that zone, and
Right.
we've been rejecting that zone here again and here again. So that's the only issue with gold. But other than that, once you start trading above this wick right here, which is the resistance that gold created today, I mean we can easily go to the 1900s, but we will need to break this kind of a structure from here.
Kerwin, I do agree. On the weekly, though, we see, like you just said, the 1900s. We do have support, a resistance level there from the weekly.
Yeah, because for the weekly, there's only tomorrow. I mean today. So the daily from today is gonna tell me where the weekly is basically finishing. So based on that idea, I'm expecting for gold to break those 1874, 1875s, continue to the buying territory.
Right.
But there's the problem is that area is on the 4 hours is having really hard time gold breaking above 1875.
And the only thing that scares, I shouldn't say I don't trade gold, but when I'm starting to look at it as I'm going to trade it, so you guys trade it much more, but look at that big downtrend that you see in gold.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that's got me concerned. So, we're talking about a 1926 cap, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Are you talking about something like this?
Yeah, I mean, but based on the higher time frames, and now I'm not referring to monthlies or something like that, but at least a weekly, just did this kind of structure, rejected it. So we are kind of we're respecting this area right here, right? So it makes sense that this weekly candle on gold can easily finish bullish toward the 1900s.
Sorry.
That's
yeah,
okay.
here you go. Yeah.
So basically, the idea, if we already had a rejection on the weekly candle, what are the possibilities that this weekly candle is gonna reverse from the prices right now to come back down? I mean, if you get this move to the downside, can be a massive move, because at that time the weekly candle is gonna kind of retest those the 1830s, something like that, with the next week. But I would like to see gold rallying for with the daily today. I'm still looking for buys on gold.
Yeah,
So far on the
definitely.
weekly candle, there's nothing that can you zoom in, Mac, on the weekly? So the idea on the
We'll be
weekly
right back.
candle on gold, it's kind of I want to see this weekly candle, the gold going toward this area right here, somewhere here, that gray line. So that's basically what I want to see this weekly candle closing on gold around this area. If we get a rejection from there, a wick to that area, and we reject the 1900, that's fine. But I want to see this weekly candle going toward this area, and then if we close bullish, basically what is it's happening with gold every week. It's that we tend to drop on Friday, and then on Monday, with the market open on Sunday for us, it's dropped again. So basically, if we get a nice closing bullish on gold, most likely the next weekly candle is gonna retest this area right here. But I still want to see what New York gave us tomorrow. I've been looking for buys above 1875s. For now, there's nothing that I can look for sells on gold based on the higher time frames. Lower time frames, yeah, you get, for example, you get a break right now from 1864. Really nice target, 1860. You can get 40 pips, but you never know if it's gonna give you that move really quick, or it's gonna take some time. And if it give you that drop really quick, you gotta be careful with the 1860 level, because I've been rejecting that 1860 already 3 times, yesterday and today during New York session. Can you go to the 4 hour to the took 15 minutes?
Yeah. Hey,
I'm gonna tell you why.
Hey, just a quick thing for you guys. Please fucking mute yourself, bro. Like, if you go into the Zoom, just mute yourself. If you're not gonna say anything, mute yourself, because there's a lot of echoing going on. My bad. Yeah, let me go into the
I think you can mute
No, yeah, but then I have to go into the list, and I don't feel like going through the list. We're not in kindergarten. Fuck.
Can you
Yeah, let me go to the 4 hour. Let me take a
15
break.
minutes. No, 15 minutes.
15? All right, so on the 15-minute, we had this move that happened.
Yeah, it will say it clear on 15 minutes. So basically, the idea with gold right now, what's happening with gold is basically it's kind of structural. You had this heavy support, So basically, this candle broke below that area, but this one acted as a fake out. These candles right here are retesting this support. Like 1, 2, 3, like six times already. So this is a strong support. And once you get this support respected, man, it's really dangerous to look for sales toward this area, because you already have so much rejection from that area. So you can get you can get a nice move to the sales, but you have to be aware that this can happen to your trade. Rejection, rejection, and rejection. For you to take that trade, you will need at least one 15-minute candle closing below this support and take sales toward this area. But at that point, you have to go to the lower time frames to see where is your nearest resistance. Basically, 5 minutes. Where is your nearest resistance? Because you may get a pullback, and you don't want to have like a 40 pip stop loss on gold. So that's basically the idea. But just be careful with this level. This level right here is dangerous. Unless you get a nice break from there and close in something like this, yeah, you can look for sales toward this area to kind of fill this wick. So since yesterday, like I said, closed really nice bullish, this is a dangerous area to trade. Looking for sell is really dangerous right here.
Thanks. Hey, Matt, can you pull up? I just wanted to show Kerwin what I was looking at. I just put in a link in the chat.
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
By the way, don't smack me if it's not right, because I've never posted a chart before.
Well, that's good, Gary. Congrats. That's actually a Zoom. Oh, well, I thought it was a MetaTrader screenshot. Goddamn, plain
I didn't comment.
plain ass fucking chart, man.
Well,
Yeah.
I was
I
just
thought it
looking
was
at
a straight up fucking screenshot directly from MetaTrader. All right, so you have a trend line drawn, Gary. Good for you. What else we got here?
Yeah, that's awesome. Appreciate it. Thanks for the love.
I'm fucking with you, man. What's up? Well, what do you want to talk about? So this is your weekly on gold.
Yeah, that's the weekly. That's the thing that's been in the back of my mind.
Right, but then you have this. All right, so let me just. This is what I see, and this is what probably Kerwin sees as well. So let me just.
I know the Forex family doesn't look at trend lines. I get it, but I mean,
trend lines are good. No. Trend lines are good, but just don't go based on them. You have this support here, and then you have this support here, right? What happens if by any chance you start breaking above here, like we did here? This is a whole week of data.
Off to the races.
During the whole week of data, the same
Totally
thing can
agree.
happen here, and you can actually, instead of a wick, it could be a candle close. So that's when your whole trend line goes down the shithole.
Agreed, and that's where I fail. So that's why I'm asking what you guys' thoughts are, because something like that will sort of make me pause in that level between 75 and say 1900, when there's a lot of opportunity between there and beyond.
I mean, from here to here, this is a $50 move that happened in 1 week. That's 500 pips. Didn't close, but as Kerwin said, now we're starting to see that trend change.
Yeah.
What can we expect? Of course, a break above this trend line, a continuation up, close above here, but a wick below here, and of course another candle that's gonna close like this, probably just for retest purposes, and then a continuation up. And that's when you start seeing that trend changing like this, right?
That's why I'm here.
Yeah. So I'm guessing the wicks on the weekly. I wouldn't say they're not important, but they have a lot of data, and I mean, you're talking about one wick here that has a 500 pip move, and it's not even in 5 days. It's probably like 3 days. You know, this is I can know the time, but you know, it happened. So you have 5 days, 5 business days of let's say historical data in one weekly candle. So you have this. Imagine this whole wick. It's not even. It probably happened in 1 day. You had the $50 move that happened in 1 day. So you're relying in a lot of information that goes through onto 1 week based on just one trend line. So imagine this would have closed above your trend line. Well, what could have happened after? I mean, it's good for visual purposes. If you're a visual learner, yeah, this is perfect. I don't use them. I just go see where if I put them on a chart, if I plug them in, it's just to see how the trend is moving. But I'm not gonna say I'm using it as confluence. If it hits my trend line, then I'm gonna buy here. If it hits my trend line here, then I'm gonna sell here. No. But yeah, just keep that in mind, that just use it for just to see what the trend is. But
well, the way I would use it is if we start breaking and holding on the lower time frames above that, then I would be just
exactly,
you know,
yeah, that makes more
north.
sense, right?
Yeah.
So you start dissecting it, right? So you see your trend line you have drawn here, and then you start dissecting until the 4 hours, see what's going on around this area.
That's exactly. I want to see it hold that level. I want to see it
holds,
test,
if you start getting a close above here, then you go on to the 4 hour. If you were on daily, then you go down to the 4 hour. Then if you're on the 4 hour, you go down to the 1 hour or 30 minutes, either or, doesn't matter. And then of course, if you want to take an entry with a very nice stop, you go into the 15 5-minute time frame, which is usually going to be 20 to 30 pips.
Thanks, guys.
Most of
Appreciate
the time. So now going back on GJ, I just want to check this out, guys. GJ had no opportunities for us to take an entry on. It's very risky. The only possible way we could have taken an entry here would have been by doing an impulse sell right at the break of this current minor support that happened during the swap hours, right? The 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. So you have this small support from here, and it would have been an impulse entry, very risky. You had to set up your stop right above this previous 30-minute candle, and risk to reward, you have a lot of shit going on to the left, so you're fighting all these candles to the left when there's no need to. When you have Asian and you know there's not that much volume kicking in the market, since we opened, this has only moved 9 pips. It looks like a lot, but it's only 9 pips, and we still above 142 flat.
Yeah, 142. You have to be careful what happened.
So you got 140, right? You have 142 flat, which we're gonna let's highlight it here. Boom, right at the touch of that wick. This is where, when you guys ask me like, why do you have so many horizontal lines? This is where it comes from, you know, these little touches. So right, so we are respecting that. As long as we respect that and we are continuing to not break below this area, 142 to be exact, 142. Move this here.
You know who's gonna take those buys?
Jivan?
Or Nito Jivan, yes. The structure on 1 minute looks good.
Yeah, hell yeah, it looks really good. So you have this. Now you have rejection. So you expect this continuation up, and this would have been a prime entry if you're an experienced trader and you're looking into the smaller time frames. But other than that, you're looking into the 30-minute, you still see structure is bearish. Of course, you want to get that continuation up. But what happens sometimes is that you get this this very subtle, I'll say subtle, yeah, subtle, that's the right word, support, right? Something like this, subtle, right? Like it just happens. So subtle. Something like this, you know, double bottom, whatever you wanna, whatever the fuck you wanna call it. Now, something that's not subtle is something like this, right? You have a lot of range, and then a very strong support, and then you have a takeoff. So this is basically a 1-2, right? So you have one candle down, one candle up, and this is on the 30-minute time frame. Oh my god, my pen just moved to the right side. I don't know if I'm getting older. I'm 28 years old. I have the bones of a 50-year-old person.
You're too young, man. Come on,
man.
and double your age.
Yeah. And I got fucking bone growing pains. Anyways, I'll be a subtle. Right, so something like this will also be a change on structure on the 30-minute time frame, and calling it subtle because it's just a double top, something like this. This is not subtle because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles around that area. So quick dip, another thing like this, you know. This right here wouldn't be subtle, you know, it took a while to get up, but it happened. This one right here, I wouldn't even call it that because you have this up, down, up. So we're trying to see if we could get not something similar right now, but if we continue to break down, then what's the next target? You have this area of support here, and then this other area of support here. Oh, let's go on to 4-hour time frame. See what's going on.
A brand new 4-hour candle.
Brand new 4-hour candle. So you know we're catching some liquidity to either range and continue to stay above this area. Hopefully we don't head down, because if we head down, then we have less opportunities to get into a trade prior London Open. Other than that, then just wait for us through. Of course, you safe buys right above 142.200. I brought it. You see what happens? I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this. Like I save it, it saves, it doesn't save, and I pay for this shit. What the fuck? Alright, so let's go onto the 4-hour and see what's going on. I know it looks a little confusing, so let me just break it down again. Fuck! I have to delete all these lines again, bro. It's like deja vu once again.
You can that's what I was asking you about this template that you have right now. I mean, you can basically save it as let's say Mack 1, and once you delete all those lines, basically it's just, you know, if you want to delete all of them, just right click on your mouse, look for the menu that is showing you on the trading view, and there's a option that says remove drawings.
Yeah, I know. You say remove drawings,
you know, that
and then
way,
I go back to my template, and go back to Mack. Boom.
Exactly.
Oh no, I didn't.
The one with the one with the lines, you can save it as
I saved it.
Or key levels or whatever.
I saved it. What happened? Look, I saved it. I'm like Mack 1, right? Boom, saved my templates. And then I go ahead and click remove drawings.
Yeah.
And then I go back onto templates, open it. No, it doesn't open. You see? You have to go back here. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with my trading view, bro. I feel like it's acting up sometimes. Some weird
You
shit.
bought that bootleg package.
I bought the fucking bootleg package from that guy Michael across the street in the Bronx. Sold me that trading view.
Chinatown.
Yeah, from Chinatown. From Canal Street. About fucking trading view of Canal Street. Some Vietnamese sending fucking trading views. Trading view. Anyway,
142 figure just tapped.
142 tapped right on the dot, flat. So now we have to see and wait what kind of reaction we get here. So we're getting some rejection, which is good. Doesn't mean that we're gonna reject it and not continue down. But as we're getting close to 930, which see what's going on, we still have 2 micro pips, well 3 micro pips for price to break below here. So let's go ahead and just put it right here, line, boom, right at 142, flat. See how price reacts around that area. It's very, very intriguing and interesting to see how price reacts during those key levels. But overall, guys, remember that structure. Oh, look, nice clean break right below that area. Anyone who's in sales, it's probably super lucky right now. We're happy. If you grab those sales, congrats to you. It actually moved.
That was a clean 1 minute trade.
Yeah. So here is not that much of an entry you could have grabbed. Now, if you start looking into this and trying to dissect how you could have taken this trade, is very hard. So don't bash yourself for not taking it. Hence why you have this support created here, and then another support created here. I had drawn these 2 lines before, but let me go ahead and repeat myself. So impulse trades would have been at the break of this previous support, or at the break of this previous support. But if you see this candle, how it's breaking and how it closed, there is not that much of not intuition of man, what's the word?
Language barrier.
Oh man, the not that much. Oh, let's say just motivation for you to get into that trade.
I mean, first of all, it's Asian session.
It's Asian session.
And
You're
second,
counter trading. So
you're counter trading, and basically the range is too small. I mean,
right, you're counter trend trading. The range is too small. It's Asian session.
Who expects a move like that in Asia?
It's not even that big of a move, you know. From this break down below
For
here,
Asia, it's huge.
10 pips. Yeah. And you gotta get on your 10 pips, and boom, that's it, done for the day. But yeah, but I did not expect that. I was actually expecting for the first time in my life to see finally one good move happen during my session, which didn't happen. So boo, fucking Mondays, right? Monday it happened. Not jealous of Mondays. Mondays can suck my dick, but fuck it. Next time, if I see a move happening, I'm gonna just put on my Streamlabs and just stream it. No, I'm playing with you guys. I'm just gonna keep it as it is. Tuesdays and Thursdays. Maybe some days we'll do Wednesdays. Who knows? The person who made my thumbnail, I noticed the other day that it says Wednesday as well in the videos. Probably because understood that when I said Tuesday-Thursday, probably understood that it was Wednesdays and Thursdays. But I don't think you guys want to see me for that long. So I mean, if you guys want to see me for that long, type in yes on the chat. Yes. Type in a W. Throw W for the win. If you want to see me Wednesdays, well, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. No? Okay, no. Yes? Okay, one. I got one yes. One yes. All right, now that's not that many yeses, so I'm going to take that as a no. Okay, some people saying yes. Okay. Some people want to see me work. What the fuck? That's weird. Every day? Nah, hell no.
Every day.
I commend Raquel for doing this every day, but the way my body is set up, yes, W's, a lot of W's. Enable super chat so we can show you some love. What? How do I enable that? What's super chat? What are you talking about? Oh, donations. Nah, man, I don't take no donations. I think you have to be monetized to take donations, like Mack banks. Yeah, I bank, motherfucker. Bang, motherfucker. Gang, gang, bang. I started throwing gang signs in here. Bangs. Gang, gang, gang. Let's see, good. At least, you know, if you don't have anything to do and you're a bum like me and, you know, you got Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays free, yeah, tune in. Come on, man. Let me buy you a coffee. If you want to donate something, you could donate to my friend's funeral arrangements. It's a little GoFundMe account I created for his wife. It's on my Linktree, I think, on my Instagram. That would be a good donation. I can't post any links, man. I have an Instagram. I think it's on my Linktree. This is dope. A Keurig.
You've been looking for a coffee machine? Why is showing that?
No, I don't know why. You got sponsored. Keurig is sponsored this browser. I don't know why. Come on, man. You know what's funny? What's been popping today? The burns. Memes. Change your YouTube to Mack Banks. Nah, man, I ain't no copycat. Bernie memes. One thing I hate is people who copy. So if I have an idea and it's similar to Rakil's, I'm gonna go ahead and ask Rakil if I can use it, because that's the type of person that I am. I don't want to have anything related to anyone. It's just dumb, you know. Copying is just stupid. If you want to be your own person, you have to, you know, bring your own ideas.
Hold on. Don't move.
Yeah, I'm looking for this one. Those mittens, bro, they're so cute. This old man, bro. What the fuck? The guy was just sitting there like, where the fuck is my heater, bitch? Where's my space heater, bitch? Where's my space heater, bitch?
Oh man, this is my favorite.
What you talking about? Controller fakes? No, man, I ain't talking about no Quagmire, bro. Fuck, I'm talking about people who copy people and with Deadpool. This is fucking hilarious. This man said, "Fuck inauguration day. I'm just gonna go there in my comfy pajamas." Fucking went with the big ass mittens.
You see immigration day. He looks like kind of depressed.
Yeah, poor Bernie, bro. In my head, Bernie was the president. In my head, you know. And in my head, here's Bernie looking like he's about to cash a check on the way to the bank. He's about to make that round up. About to fucking drop off some cash. Or either get some cash for strippers. He has got a check here. Good analysis. And here's the burns in a little drawing, I guess. The fuck, I don't know what that is.
Oh man.
Oh, here's the burns. The burns on Mike Pence's fucking hair.
Look at the fly on top of the.
Yeah, he's on Mike Pence's hair. I like it.
That was.
Remember when this shit happened? It was on
the internet decided.
The internet goes crazy, bro. The internet's like it's like me. It's like a living Mac. Look at this shit, bro. It's Mike Pence and the Sanders.
Oh man, that's fucking.
Got my magic keys a few days ago. Best purchase ever. Thank you. If you wanna get a magic keys, use my discount code MAC10, like the gun. I'll give you 10% off. That's funny as fuck.
I'm gonna get a Bernie Sanders sticker. I'm gonna
place
it on top of the open trade.
Oh my god, that's funny.
You better not do that in Florida. They'll blow your house up.
Yeah. Oh, no, yeah. Fuck Tom. You do whatever you want. Look at Bernie doing his round trip to the post office. About to drop his love letter to his fiance back in Oregon.
The wonderful thing about Tiggers.
This is fucking
Sanders way too much time.
hugging the I forgot this guy's name. What's this guy's name again? Fuck, I don't know.
Even Taco Rock on their page on Instagram, they have Bernie Sanders sitting on.
Who?
Taco Rock.
Josh's?
Josh Lindsay, yeah.
Yeah, this is one of our friends' restaurant. They have what? Wait, what do you mean? On the Instagram?
Taco Rock, yeah. Instagram, Taco Rock.
Yeah, this is Josh's one of Josh's restaurants. It's pretty good. They sell tacos in DC and the Maryland area.
Man.
Well, it looks really good. Yeah, I wanna get some. I love tacos. Back then when we were open, I would do tacos on Taco Tuesdays. Fucking fire ass tacos.
So that's Taco Rock _.
See what's going on here. That back then was my friend. He's breeding bullies now. Where is this Bernie Sanders thing?
Oh, that looks like
first
fire.
picture, man. It's in there, man.
Oh! Yo! I'm gonna repost this shit. This is funny.
amazing.
because of that, everything gets interpreted as rejection.
That's fucking hilarious, bro. I'm gonna like it.
I hope he doesn't have to scratch with those mittens.
Bro. Oh shit, that's fucking hilarious, dude. That's fucking funny. I mean,
side note, that food looks amazing.
yeah, no, it's incredible.
Yeah, no,
I think that's the
food's
chef.
So good, man. Yeah. So
Yeah, I love food. I'm a foodie, bro. I love food. I love.
Wait, is this in DC or?
Yeah, it's in DC.
Yeah, it's in
Rosalind's, Virginia.
Roslyn.
Yeah.
It's not Roslyn, Long Island.
They had 2 locations. Yeah, they had two locations.
Yeah, Alexandria.
Virginia.
So they're in VA.
Alexandria,
Yeah,
VA,
yeah,
right.
They have those birria tacos.
Bro, these blue tortilla tacos are so delicious. Low in carbs. No, play. They're the same shit. It's just blue corn.
About to say, you got the same carb load.
Yeah. People ask me like, because the tortilla is blue, is it healthier? No, motherfucker, it's the same shit, dumbass. It's just a different flavor. It's more like a rusty. I wouldn't say rusty, like kind of like more woodeny. So it's hard to explain. It's older.
If this C ever gets over, he needs to open one of these in NYC. This is gorgeous.
Yeah, I think it would be really good if he gets one of these in Long Island.
Oh, this would be a huge hit up here.
Not in the Bronx. The Bronx people are cheap.
I'm
fucking with you, guys. Let's see. What is my profile looking like nowadays? So a bunch of bodybuilding shit. People look at my Instagram and they look at my stories. I get like 1,000, maybe 1,000 views. 800, 1,000, and they don't even like fucking 50 of my pictures. Okay, I get like 50 likes, bitches. I'm gonna start blocking people too. Oh shit, this is public. Wait, what am I doing? Going off track. Oh yeah, that was my boy. He this guy who you saw right there with the bully, he was my best friend back in high school. And this guy went through hell and back, bro. Like, he got locked up. He was on some other shit. He got to the point that he started just car hopping, going into cars, just stealing whatever he could find. At one point, he was just stealing guns. And at one point, he was so fucked up, he stole a gun from his own security guard at his own complex, and he robbed the security guard with the security guard's gun. Like, he came back and he robbed him, and he doesn't remember any of that. He got arrested.
Wow.
He did. He got arrested when he was like 17. He went straight to not even juvie. They put him in TGK. Yeah, wow. Jack boy. Straight fucking like 10 years of probation, then community control, and now look at him, Kevin. He owns his own business, Torchline Bullies. So he breeds dogs. He's always been a nature guy. Like, he's always liked snakes. A lot of shit. And now he has him and his girl Evelyn have a bunch of puppies and shit. Well, man, this guy, bro, him and I, we went, bro, like on some crazy shit that you would never guess, like how did this guy end up the way he did. Imagine, like, you rob your security guard, you steal the security guard's, your own security guard for your own complex, you steal his gun, and then you go back and then you rob him like a couple minutes after. Like, bitch, give me your shit. And he goes back in his house and he goes to sleep like nothing happened. He wakes up and boom, a bunch of cops around him. Yeah, he fucked up.
If you were a dog, you'd be like this one.
Me?
Chubby? Muscle dog, yeah. Chubby muscle dog.
I look like a little pit bull. Just like, I don't know why I always wanted to have a French bulldog.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So now we're looking at with GJ, and as we're getting close to 9:30, we should get some more volume coming in. We had a nice push down. We consider this as a liquidity grab. I'm still very bullish on it. So hopefully on the next hour or so, we can see a little movement to the upside. And of course, pre-London, we can get that continuation up and get that break above 142.200. Remember, if you want to wait and get that break above that, above there, then definitely wait. But if not, what you need is some support to be formed, something like this or something like this, and expect volume from the session open to come in and get the movement you're looking for. But I think I'm gonna just call it a night right now, guys. I'm losing my voice, a little left I have left. So I'm gonna say goodbye, guys, on the chat. Oh, thank you, Kerwin. Thank you, Gary. Everyone that showed up. Appreciate each one of you. I think you guys encourage me every day to trade and be disciplined. So I just want to go ahead and thank you guys for being there, just for tuning in. I really appreciate that. It means a lot. Other than that, it wouldn't be.
You again, man. Take care, brother.
It would not be
Likewise,
fun.
Kerwin, Mac, thanks, man. Be well, guys.
Bye, guys. If you guys need any help, you can reach me on Instagram at any time. Remember that my Instagram is Macedonian. It's right there in the bottom left corner. Just wanted to go ahead and say bye, guys. Bye, everyone in YouTube. Thank you. Bye.
Love you, Kulak.
I got like only two people saying bye. I think we had a couple of viewers. Bye, bro. Oh, my back hurts. Fuck.
That I have